when you're younger, you want to sit in the lobby, you see the players. Now it's more work, and I wouldn't say I've seen it all, but even though I've done that many, it's still exciting. It's part of the fabric of this country. One thing I've always respected about the United States is how they respect their history and celebrate their institutions. I'm not saying you have to be over the top when you win, but as Canadians, we always had apologized. But Vancouver changed the country in a very positive way with all those gold medals, the most in the history of the Winter Olympics. And the Grey Cup is one of those institutions. People say, well, it's not the NFL. No, it's not the NFL. It's the CFL. It's got a history of more than 100 years, and it's something uniquely Canadian. And more in this country, we are standing up and appreciating institutions that are uniquely Canadian.
Wow, well put, Brian. Just took my breath away right there. What are the fun, exciting things you'll be doing this week? You can share with the viewers any exciting things during the Grey Cup week.
I'm just preparing the features and getting ready for the game. It's when you've done it before, it's never routine. It's always fun.
Absolutely. And the final question is, if you ever need someone to work side by side with you during your, broadcasting, I have a great masculine voice that my parents tell me. So, if you ever want, maybe I could.
Don't worry about the voice. It's what's up here. When I started in broadcasting, everyone said, oh, you've got to talk like this. The great Howard Cosell told me at the Montreal Olympics, my first Olympics in 1976, he said, young man, I've got some advice. And I said, what's that? He said, the best ad-libs are rehearsed. In other words, it's all about preparation. You're prepared, good questions, you're here, you're doing your homework, the crew's here. There is no shortcut. Don't worry about a voice. We're beyond the days of the guys having to be white, blue-eyed, blonde, Anglo-Saxon males. It's now about ability being on television. You see men, you see women, you see people of color, people of different backgrounds, and it's now more and more. Still got a ways to go, but when I think back to when I started in 1970, the diversity is so much stronger today. I have a wife, 3 daughters, and a female dog. Someone said, you're enlightened, and I said, no, I was dragged into it kicking and screaming, trust me.
Brian Williams, Tommy Lee, Brian Williams from TSN and CTV. Tommy Lee, signing off.